welcome Escotini. This is Orlando Stadium, home of Orlando Pirates. It is our venue for tonight's game between Orlando Pirates, lying in third place on the table, chasing down Malog leaders, Mamelodi Sundowns. Captain, let's have a look at this. Apollos. That was a great ball. And there's the opening goal. Some indifferent defending from Polokwane City. Suitably punished.
The major concern against Polokwane City when the previous game was those two centre-back pairing. Yet again, they resorted back to Mvuzelela. Yet again, you see that, Bawa here could have done a little more better, the goalkeeper, but he parries it into the play where you find Apollo's nice, beautiful cross there, of course, with Mahopa lurking. But I think the goalkeeper could have done better there. But look at Moremi, finds himself inside the box, not on the wider area. As a winger, once the ball is on the other side, get inside the box, you're able to add into those numbers that are so important for him, especially since wearing the Orlando Pirates jersey.
Pirates probing again down the right-hand side there. Svelevele lets it run for Maswangangi and took his eye off the ball there. Moremi should have done a lot better.
Yeah.
Just took his eye off the ball and just swung wildly at it.
And if he had a little bit of composure, like you rightfully say, took his eye off the ball.
11 years ago, powerful header, just wide. Best moment of the game for the visitors. It was a great header, it was a great ball as well to pick him out.
It's unfortunate they couldn't hit the target.
Oh, shit, yeah. Their best opportunity by far of the game. As a man went down there, they looked like there was a bit of contact. Referee Mr. Mkanazi says play on. As Maswangangi pulls the trigger. Tito Maswangangi, that close to his third of the season.
You can't be marking one-on-one. You need to anticipate the spaces that they want to utilize, because at times your clever players like Apollos will remove you from the right positions. Your Tito Maswangangi will remove you from those right positions. Oh,
could be a chance here. Chain was quick as a flash off his line. Read the danger and he bailed out his defense there. Samini unable to react quicker. Apollos look to swing one in here. It's a good looking one. Oh, it was a great ball from Apollos. Newly surrounded by orange jerseys.
Yeah, that's the problem. The zonal marking, there's no problem when you have zonal marking, but you need to mix it. You need to have zonal marking and one-on-one. And you can see that Nduli found himself free because everyone in the box for Polokwane City are doing zonal marking.
There he is, Moses himself, the man who took us to the promised land. Ahopa, just in one way and the other. Apollos showed a little bit too much, but recovers well. Has a goal to get deflection. And the keeper recovered. That deflection almost wrong-footed Brian Wire. To recover, he goes route one then. One keeper to the other, but the flag was up for offside. Let's it run. Moremi will get it. The square ball in! Oh my word! Oof. Looked like it was almost an own goal.
I think it was Mahopa.
Oh. Still alive. Kungwe muscled off the ball there. Good work. This is from Pirates now. Sbilibili is cut back, is cut out.
Let's look at that ball being played. Look at Mahopa making that run. Yes, it was his touch. He gets into those areas where most strikers will actually delay to get into. Use the right foot in step.
It was Mahopa. It comes off the upright.
Yeah.
Cross coming in. It's a good one. It's a great one. Deserved a better finish on the line there. Amela Botuma could have made an immediate impact. Now Maswangangi, but just couldn't sit up. Maswangangi, what a save! Wire, another massive save from Wire. That's a great save from the Kenyan there. Well, a second for Pirates, as I said now, I reckon would put the game out of reach for Polokwane City. But that's a big, big save. Oh, could be something, yeah! Oh, Pirates. It's Nemtanjela, another chance to bury this game.
Yeah, Orlando Pirates have so many chances to bury the game, so many opportunities.
Just going for a spectacular. It's a good game. A bit more quiet in the second half.
Yeah, a bit more quiet in the second half, but I think this is the second attempt that we've seen him.
Pirates have done what they had to do. Back to winning ways. This Premiership clash has ended with another victory for Orlando Pirates over Polokwane City. It's finished. Orlando Pirates won. 0 Polokwane City.
Coach Abdisalam Wadu joins me now. Coach, 3 points in the bag. Did you want maybe a few more goals there?
Yeah, 3 important points. I think the guys did well. It was not easy game. Polokwane was strong, especially in the second half. They came to press us with a lot of ambition, maybe to equalize. But I have to congratulate my boys because they were strength, they had the character, personality. But yeah, we wanted to score more goals. We had the chances. We had the chances to definitely to kill the game. But it's an area that we have to improve, especially this Saturday we need to score goals.
You mentioned this Saturday, no doubt, you want to take the win, get the momentum going, get the fans behind you, and I'm sure they'll want to come out in their numbers come Saturday.
Of course, we need them. In this kind of game on Saturday, we need the 12 men behind us. I hope the stadium will be packed because definitely we need them to push us. It will be an important game in the history of the club. That we need to score 4 goals. It will not be easy, but we will prepare for that.
The one thing I'm sure that will make you happy is when you are rotating players in the league, players are coming in and doing the job. Ndaba gets 90 minutes, Tito gets 90 minutes, and of course puts in a display like that.
Yeah, it's what I told you at the beginning of the season. We are playing with a group, and we are winning a game with 11 players, but we are winning competitions with a group. So it's the strategy of the club this season. I'm very happy about the players, the mentality of the players this season. All the guys who are coming, they are doing their best, and it's what we want.
Well done today, Coach.
Thank you very much.
Coach Abdisalam Wadu there, delighted with the 3 points, and of course delighted with the rotation and the minutes that all of his players are getting at the moment, and the 2 coaches just embracing off camera here and sharing a moment just to say well done today, and of course gave everything out there. Coach Putu joins me now. Coach, you did say at the very beginning that it's going to be a tough game, and when you concede that early, I'm sure it was a punch to the stomach.
Yeah, no, we made it difficult for ourselves by starting that sluggish and very slow. But in conceding in that moment, the 5th minute of the match is always going to be difficult to come back from a team of Pirates caliber. But I think when the game progressed, that is when we started to show our qualities. We came back stronger in the second half. We played better in the second half. We could play a lot of, let's say, maybe combined 6-7 passes in the second half. But first half, we lost some balls through passing, and that is what I think we rectified in the dressing room.
And of course, throughout the 90 minutes, you were a big threat from set pieces. Are you disappointed maybe you didn't grab one there with the amount of set pieces that you managed to get?
No, we got set pieces, but I think the anticipation towards the ball is what we lacked today. And I think it's something that is correctable, and that is something that we can deal with at the training grounds. And apart from the set pieces, that is for us to get those set pieces is because they were now on siege. It's when we started to go at them. So that is where we started to get the set pieces. So I applaud the boys for the second half performance. That was great.
Hard luck today, Coach.
No, thanks, and I hope the luck that we need is to go to the next match with our head held high, considering the second half performance is the one that should push us to go into the next match.
Thank you very much, Coach.
Of the log at the moment on goal difference only, though, ahead of the reigning champions, Mamelodi Sundowns, in action against the Montfort Golden Arrows and their former coach, Makaba Kriti and Loftus. And City do like to look long as well. most teams in the division. There are very few who can challenge this side in an aerial sense. Polokwane City as the ball is given away here. Evans, Makropa. Oh! A crucial touch. Brilliant save from Lindakuhle Matebula.
And that was an excellent save there from Matebula. Credit to Makropa. A little bit fortuitous, but chased down. First touch set him up nicely, slowed down, chose his angle, but I think more than he could have done. It was an excellent save there from Matebula.
Polokwane City are the only side in the Betway Premiership this season yet to concede in the 15 minutes directly before the break. And that might change. Oh, cleared off the line, but it will be a penalty. The hand was involved according to the referee. Polokwane.
That is not nice scenes there. Kambala demonstrating, pointing. Replay, give us evidence of it.
Trying to get the players to vacate the conversation that he's attempting to have with the first assistant Mario Piri.
A better look at this. To the bottom of the head. Hoppa with the next. Off the body onto the hand.
Does look like body first, which is one of the mitigating factors in determining handball.
Changes so often.
Chest, then arm. So I think ultimately they've come to the right conclusion here. Mamelodi Sundowns have extended their lead against the Montfort Golden Arrows. From Rangers continues on form now. De Jong. He had Makropa waiting. Another save and in from the header. Well, he recently scored his first ever headed goal. Rele Mufokeng away to Amazulu at the beginning of last month, and he has another now.
And the Pirates strike early in the second half. As we see the goal scorer tap the badge. Great movement here from Dion. Lovely threaded ball through there. A drop of the shoulder there, beating the Polokwane defender. A bit scruffy, but Rele Mufokeng on hand to head it home. It was Dion that tried to pick up the hopper. Apollos with the attempt, and Mufokeng with the finish.
Nelson Apollos has found Mufokeng. Deflection made it tricky for Matebula, who was still equal to the task.
Looking to get the nail in the coffin there. The two drop of the shoulders there. Rele Mufokeng with the attempt.
It's whipped out to the flank. Dino van Rooyen, Moremi, Apollos. Brilliant! Brilliant! Oh! Wide off the mark. A feather-like touch from Yanana Patuma that trickled just past the post.
Aristotle football.
Going to get them over the finish line here is Patrick Maswangiani as his last touchline preparations in anticipation of his imminent involvement. Not since their second ever meeting as Polokwane City on to a level. Can you believe it?
You mentioned the danger of Dlamini early on.
Yeah.
His third league goal for the season. What would be best described as a sucker punch. Orlando Pirates in total control, but a lapse of concentration sees Polokwane draw level.
Dion Hotto. Hotto's ball in is a good one. Oh!
Yes,
There it
sir.
is. Back in front. Makes amends for his earlier miss. It's Tito off the bench.
What a response. Cool, calm, collected. From Maswanani and Orlando Pirates. centimeter threads it through. Lovely ball played into space. It allows Otto to have one touch, which is a cross, and no defender at the far post. Maswangani, revenge.
Final whistle sounds. What a fabulous night of Betway Premiership action. And the sides that started the day at the top of the table look like they will be finishing as the Betway Premiership leaders. Mamelodi Sundowns is still leading the Montfort Golden Arrows, but by 2 goals to 1, which would keep Orlando Pirates on top on goal difference. And Orlando Pirates are the first side in the Betway Premiership this season to pay a visit to Polokwane, to pay a visit to Limpopo's capital, and depart with all 3 points against Rise and Shine. So another wonderful feather in their cap as they get the better of their hosts by 2 goals to 1. The title race remains as tight as it was.
Coach, I appreciate your time. Let's get your take on the 90 minutes. At times a bit frustrating because of the chances missed, but this is the type of grit that you need for a team that is competing for League Honors.
Yeah, you mentioned it, but let's congratulate the boys. It's not easy to come to win in Polokwane. We know that it's a strong team. Very compact. They play with braveness, and the pitch today didn't help us. In that case, sometimes I don't understand that we have a magnificent stadium next to that stadium. And I think it's the image of the PSL as well, because PSL is one of the best, even is the best league in Africa. So I think we have to put the teams in the right condition to play nice football for the fans, you understand. But coming back to the game, we were very brave. We wanted to start this game and to score early. Unfortunately, we didn't. But we create so many chances, and I will say, well done, boys.
Coach, the team suffers their first defeat here at home. Let's get your summation.
No, it was a good game of football. Good game for the people who are sitting there in the terraces. We gave a good account of ourselves. We didn't respect them that much, but I think when we came back from the second half, we didn't start well as we started in the second half, in the first half, and we didn't start well as we have hoped the start to be. And I think we sit back and we allowed them to come at us. And when coming at us, they overloaded all the flanks. But in the first half, we were blocking Hoto and Van Rooyen to go higher. And when they go higher, it was a good positional rotation from our left back and our winger. So we closed those spaces that they were looking for. But coming back from second half, the question was, after winning the ball, what are you going to do with the ball? And we struggled a bit to come out with those passes. We struggled a bit to come out with those long balls because we had only one player up front. So after correcting that, we started to play from the back and we started to make some good football rotations. And that goal came in the run of play. They scored and we took time to equalize. But when we thought we have equalized in the right moment, in the right time, we concede again in the critical phase, the critical moment, very, very, very deep into optional time. So in that way, you cannot come back at any given moment.